Okay, then AGT here with the Don Robbie. Talk to me about that one. Boos at the end were ringing around, 0-0. Awful game to watch, Rob.
Me and Flex said, after that, the old England is back. That's what that was. It was slow, passive, boring, dead, backwards, sideways. You know, it was absolutely shocking. But I don't want to be ultra negative because, you know, it's still 4 points. Yeah. It still means that if we beat Wales, which, come on, we should do, or even draw against Wales, you know, we go through possibly top, I think. Would we be top? No, actually, we could.
Might not be.
You know, yeah, we might not be top. I just think it was a really poor performance by England. I don't know what it is every time we play the USA. We just can't get the job done. But it was a really, really poor performance. I was so disappointed. Jude Bellingham, who we were all talking up in the last game, he was really disappointing. Declan Rice, and the whole midfield was just like, we just couldn't get going, you know what I mean? And the forward line couldn't get going. Harry Kane barely touched the ball. You know what I mean? Saka was quiet. You know, Mount, everybody. I mean, the best player on the pitch for England was Harry Maguire. He was the best player on the pitch. It was really, really bad, man. I mean, after watching the game that I watched this morning, which was so entertaining, you know, with Iran, and then coming and watching this, I was a bit gutted, man.
So obviously England won the first game 6-2, which allows Southgate to kind of keep the same team as. And
I don't blame him for that. I don't blame him. I think he got it right to keep the first team, but I would have changed it earlier because I think he could see that it was really, really flat and nothing was happening. So I would have changed it up earlier, you know. But listen, I think we've got to get a better way of playing. I could not believe how passive we were. There was no pressing. And it was just so, it was just safety first. And we've seen this a lot from England. And we're not going to win a tournament by playing like this. All that sort of old fears came back after the lift that we got off the first game. So let's hope that they can lift it up against Wales. But now, all of a sudden, Wales is not a game where you can rest players. Wales is not a game where, you know, we've got to go full pelt on that because we really need to win that game so we can win the group.
Yeah, well, the Welsh, after that performance, will be rubbing their hands thinking, we can do this.
They'll be buoyed by that performance. Yeah. It's going to be, you know, two British teams playing. And it's a massive incentive for Iran as well. I mean, I think Iran now are above the USA, so that's going to be a huge game as well. So all of a sudden the group's going to be, the last games are going to be really interesting. But I think England just made hard work. And really and truly, the USA were the better team.
I said this watching with Jason. Team. I said if any team was going to score, it was the USA. They hit the bar.
Yeah, they hit the bar. I mean, they were the team that were trying more to win the game, I felt, you know. So it was, listen, we're still in it. We still should go through. We still should top the group. I don't think any England fan that I was speaking to after it are worried that we're not gonna. But why didn't we just get the job done today? And I mean, you know, it was so flat.
Flat. There you go.
Big up, by the way, before I go, big up to the Australian fan who gave me this scarf, right? He said to me that I've got to back the Australians tomorrow, right? They got their big game. They got Tunisia, I think it is, in their big game.
Early kickoff.
So, yeah, so big up to him, right? You know what I mean? And all those Australians that I met representing, there's loads of them, representing over here at the World Cup, by the way, so far. I mean, I've only been here, it's my first day, and I've enjoyed it so much, meeting so many fans from around the world. There's been a lot of things said about this World Cup, but you know what? If you come here, right, and you come here for yourself and witness it for yourself, you will see fans from all around the world here engaging, talking, you know what I mean, discussing each other's cultures. It's good. And this is how we make change. Not just by whinging and battering people. We make change by coming, talking, reasoning, saying why we might have a gripe about this, they say why they might have a gripe about, and that is how we get discussions going and we get positive change. But this World Cup, so I mean, the grounds are amazing, the hospitality has been brilliant, the fans have been brilliant, and in day one, I'm having fun.
Well, there you go. What a rhyme.
Apart from this game.
I can tell it used to be a music, man. Fun, done, love it. Right, thank you, Robbie. Take care.